What's up everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Alice and please don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. If you're not new, welcome back to my channel. So for today's recipe, we're gonna make something glorious, something wonderful, something delicious, something that everybody should know how to make. I'm talking about a chocolate cake. Yes, a wonderful, delicious, very chocolatey cake. It's super easy, like all my recipe, you're only gonna need a few ingredients and it's very, very easy and fast to make. So let's get to the ingredients. So what you're gonna need is dark chocolate. If you don't like dark chocolate, you can use milk chocolate as well, but I really like the contrast of the bitterness of the dark chocolate it gives to the cake with the sweetness of the batter. It goes really well. Then you're gonna need sugar, butter, then baking powder. Here I have also vanilla powder. If you don't have vanilla powder, you can substitute it with a tablespoon of vanilla extract, flour, and eggs. Super easy, very simple. Probably you already have those ingredients in your home. I'm gonna use my KitchenAid because as you know guys, I love KitchenAid. So KitchenAid, if you're watching, please sponsor me because every video I'm mentioning you. But if you don't have this machine, you can use a hand mixer. It would do the job. It's very, very simple. So first things we gotta do, we gotta move to the stove because we're gonna melt the butter and the dark chocolate together. So let's move to the stove. So here we are on the stove. As you can see, I have a pot of water and I have a little bit of water, like I said, inside, and then have a glass bowl on top. This is the best way to melt your chocolate. It's a water bath instead of like melting it directly on the fire or microwave. This is the best way because you have more control and you're not gonna burn your chocolate. So first things you're gonna do, you're gonna put your butter in. And then you're gonna add your chocolate. And then you're gonna wait until everything is nice and melted. So after we melted the chocolate and the butter together, we're gonna let it cool down for about 5 minutes because we don't want it to be too hot. In the meantime that I was melting my chocolate and butter, I separated the egg yolk from the egg white because we have to do two separate things. So what you're gonna do first, you're gonna pour your dark chocolate and butter into your large mixing bowl. Then you're gonna add half of the amount of the sugar. Again, it's all my recipe, all the measurement for the ingredients are gonna be listed in the description box down below, as well as my Instagram page, so don't forget to check it out. So I'm gonna put half of the amount of the sugar. The other half, we're gonna use it for the egg white. Then we're gonna add our eggs, just the egg yolk. And we're gonna whisk it all together. You're gonna add your flour, you're gonna sift it in. And you're also gonna add your baking powder, as well as your vanilla powder or vanilla extract, depend what you have on hand. With this cake, it will go really well. Also a little bit of orange zest, it will go really, really well. And then you mix it all together. Once you mix all your ingredients together, this is the result that you should get. It kind of looked like a brownie batter. In the meantime, I put my egg white and the remaining part of the sugar in my KitchenAid. If you don't have a KitchenAid, like I said, you can use a hand mixer. And I'm gonna mix it until it's nice and fluffy. And like I always said, make sure that your eggs are room temperature when you bake, because especially if you have to whip them, they're gonna whip faster and they're gonna stay more fluffy. Like it's the opposite of the whipping cream. Whipped cream have to be extra, extra cold. Eggs always room temperature. So I'm gonna whip mine, and in the meantime, I'm gonna preheat my oven at 350 Fahrenheit. So then we can assemble the rest of the ingredients together. And now you're gonna pour your batter in a baking pan that I previously lined with a little bit of parchment paper. For 45 minutes at 350 Fahrenheit. If you see that halfway through is getting a little bit too dark, you can put a little bit of aluminum foil on top and finish it cooking it with the aluminum foil on top. Alright guys, my chocolate cake is finally done. I let it bake for like about 40 minutes, then I took it out of the trays and I let it cool it down for approximately like 20 to 30 minutes. And this is the result. It turned out so beautiful and smells so nice. And of course, now I'm gonna sacrifice myself for a slice because we gotta do the taste test, right? I decided like to use a stencil and like I put like a little bit of icing sugar in the shape of stars. This one, it kind of reminds me of very famous cookies that we have in Italy. It's called pan di stelle, and this is exactly what it looks like, which is fantastic. So this is the cake. As you can see, it's super chocolatey. It looks like a really giant Italian brownie. And now the best part. I'm gonna try it. Look at how beautiful it is. It's nice and dark and chocolatey. It smells amazing. Literally melt in your mouth. It's not too sweet, like I like it. You can taste the dark chocolate. It's super delicious. I use a 75% cocoa chocolate, which is perfect. I have another bite. This one would be perfect with a little bit of whipped cream or also like a little bit of vanilla ice cream. It would go very well. Or even just a cup of tea at 5 in the afternoon. That would be perfect. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me. Please leave me a comment in the section down below. Let me know what you think about this cake, if you're gonna remake it. If you do, please send me a picture, tag me on Instagram. That will be amazing. And until next time, I'll see you soon, my beautiful people. Bye, love you.